Okay, for this next worksheet 2, it says, which place is more likely to produce large quantities? So how do we know about sulfur dioxide? So we look again, sulfur dioxide is produced mainly by fossil fuel. Okay, sulfur containing fossil fuel, example coal, which is for fossil fuel, or volcano eruptions. So we look at the question. Farm, nope. Farm doesn't produce much sulfur dioxide. Coal-fired, yes, because this is our fossil fuel. So yes. Water purification plant, nope. We're not talking about purifying anything. And sulfur dioxide does not produce by this. Petrol station is not one of the probably large quantities at all because it talks about fossil fuel. So this is the one because of the fossil fuel. It's either fossil fuel or volcanoes. Okay, so answer is B. Next one, so question 2, same thing. Talking about sulfur dioxide. So sulfur dioxide again is either fossil fuel or volcano eruptions. So we look at this, we have 1 fossil fuel and we have 3 volcanic eruption. Okay, this lightning activity is for nitrogen monoxide or nitrogen dioxide. So it's not for sulfur dioxide. So if it's 1 and 3, your answer would be A. Okay, so A, 1 and 3 only. So it's a lot of just facts. Okay, the next one. A sample of polluted air, so we're talking about polluted air, and we say that once it's bubbled through water, the pH is less than 7. So pH less than 7 means it's acidic. So let's take a look at the gases over here. So we have ammonia. Ammonia is an alkaline gas because it will form ammonium hydroxide in water. Carbon dioxide, yes, it is acidic. However, carbon dioxide is not a pollutant. It is present in air. It is not a pollutant. Okay. Carbon dioxide will form carbonic acid. Nitrogen is not acidic. Nitrogen is a neutral gas. So sulfur dioxide, yes, is acidic and sulfur dioxide is a pollutant. It will form sulfuric acid. So the answer would be D. So D is the one that causes this. Okay, so you need to be careful which is a pollutant. D is a pollutant. Okay, next. Question 4, composition of air. So same thing. Composition of air is 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, 1% others. So the biggest one must be nitrogen, followed by 2 oxygen, and the remaining. So 1 must be nitrogen, 2 must be oxygen, and 3 is the remaining. So it has to be B. Okay, so answer is B. Okay, next one. Which statements about pollutants are correct? Carbon monoxide produce acid rain. This is carbon monoxide. No, it does not produce acid rain. So this is wrong. Oxides of nitrogen are present in car exhaust. So you check. Nitrogen, car exhaust. Yes, true. Sulfur dioxide, fossil fuel. Sulfur dioxide, fossil fuel. True. So 2 and 3, which means answer is D. Okay, because 2 and 3. So answer is D. So again, it's very factual. Okay, next one over here. So we talk about a bar chart. So here they're talking about a bar chart. So you must read the bar chart, not just look at the facts that you memorize. Okay, so sulfur, we spell it correctly. This is the new spelling. Okay, and let's see what the question says. Which of the common pollutants from car exhaust is missing from the chart? So what we see is, so let's look at car exhaust. So car exhaust, we have carbon monoxide, as well as these two, nitrogen monoxide, nitrogen dioxide. So let's see what we have here. We have carbon monoxide, yes, but we don't have, what is missing? We don't have nitrogen monoxide or nitrogen dioxide. So this two is missing, okay, because these are the common pollutants, but it's missing from the chart. The chart only has sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide. Okay, next, which source of pollution produces the most sulfur dioxide? So here, we're looking at a chart. we don't go by memory and say fossil fuel and say volcano eruptions. We must look at the chart. So sulfur dioxide is this one with all the dots. So if you look at all the dots, there is power station producing so much, vehicles producing so much. So which one produces the most? Is power station, right? This produces the most. Okay, so power stations produces the most sulfur dioxide. So it's from the chart. Okay, now explain how the production of sulfur dioxide affects building and plants. So now they want you to explain the production. Okay, why the production of this will affect building and plants. So sulfur dioxide, when it's produced, something will happen. It will affect the building and plants either positively or negatively. So what we need to say is, first of all, we need to say that sulfur dioxide, when it's produced, how does it affect? Because when it's produced, it dissolves in water to form acid rain. So this first part is how. Okay, how does it affect? The reason why it will affect is because it dissolves in water to form acid rain. Then the second part is you must explain how it affects it. That means, is it positive or negative? Okay, so second part is it corrodes the buildings, it harms the plants. We add in aquatic life because plants can also be found in aquatic life. So we add this in as well. Okay, and finally, name the chemical element. Is an element that makes up the greatest part of solid particles. So solid particles, if we check back, it is smoke and soot. So if you remember, soot is mainly made up of carbon, right? So this would be your answer. Okay, so we are done with worksheet 2 of atmosphere and environment.